the creation of the world. In the beginning, there was nothing, only a deep and dark void. There was no earth, no sky, nor any of the creatures that inhabit the world today. But then, God, in his infinite wisdom and power, decided to begin a marvelous work, the creation of the world. On the first day, God said, "Let there be light," and light appeared, cutting through the darkness that enveloped everything. He separated the light from the darkness and called the light day and the darkness night. It was the first sunrise and sunset of the universe. Thus, the first day of creation passed, marking the beginning of all that we know. On the second day, God decided to create a firmament, a vast expanse to separate the waters below from the waters above. And so, he divided the waters, placing the firmament between them. He called this firmament heaven. This heaven was not just the space where clouds float, but also the celestial vault where stars would later shine. With the sky in place, God saw that it was good, and the second day concluded. The third day brought even more remarkable changes. God commanded the waters to gather into one place so that dry land would appear. The waters became seas, and the dry land was called earth. God saw that this was good, but he didn't stop there. He gave a new command: let the earth produce vegetation. Immediately, the earth began to sprout plants, herbs, fruit trees, and all kinds of greenery. Flowers adorned the fields, trees lifted their branches toward the sky, and the verdant land came to life. God saw that all he had created was good, and thus the third day ended. On the fourth day, God made two great lights appear in the sky, the sun to govern the day and the moon to govern the night. He also filled the firmament with sparkling stars. These lights not only illuminated the earth, but also served to mark the times, seasons, and years. The majesty of the sun, the calmness of the moon, and the brilliance of the stars filled the sky with beauty. And God, observing his creation, declared once again that it was good. On the fifth day, God filled the seas and the skies with life. He commanded the waters to teem with living creatures and great sea monsters. Fish of all shapes and sizes, and all creatures that move in the oceans appeared. He also commanded the birds to fly over the earth, filling the skies with their song and grace. From majestic eagles to small sparrows, all the birds were created on this day. God blessed the creatures of the water and sky, telling them to be fruitful and multiply. And seeing what he had created, God said it was good. The sixth day was crucial because God filled the earth with animal life. He commanded the land to produce all kinds of animals, livestock, wild beasts, and small creatures that crawl on the ground. Thus, the earth was filled with creatures, from mighty lions to humble insects. Each had its place in the ecosystem that God had so carefully designed. But the masterpiece of creation was yet to come. God decided to create something in his image and likeness, human beings. He took dust from the ground and formed man, breathing the breath of life into him. This man was called Adam. Then, God saw that it was not good for man to be alone, so he created a woman from one of Adam's ribs, and she was named Eve. Together, Adam and Eve would be responsible for ruling and caring for God's creation. He gave them dominion over the fish of the sea, the birds of the air, and all the animals that moved on the earth. He also gave them the blessing to be fruitful, multiply, and fill the earth. God looked at everything he had made, from the light to the human beings, and saw that it was very good. The creation was complete, perfect in its design and harmony. On the seventh day, God rested from all the work he had done, not because he was tired, but to bless and sanctify that day, establishing the first day of rest. This day, the Sabbath, would be a reminder of his creative power and the balance between work and rest. Thus, in 6 days, God created the heavens and the earth, and on the seventh day, he rested. Everything that exists in the universe, from the smallest particle to the vast galaxies, was made by his word. The creation of the world is a testimony of God's love, creativity, and infinite wisdom, which laid the foundation for all of human history.